Hi guys, back again. We are just going to look at the filtration system on this Venus spa. There are two cartridges fitted to this particular spa. They're of the shorter one size. You will get spas that use almost twice the length size filters as well, but these are the smaller ones. These are, I think, about £30 at Best Buys, £25 if you buy them online. They did give us the £25 price because we bought two spare when we went in to pay for the spa. They are made by Pleatco, PWW50 I think is the code for this. There is an antimicrobial stuff, it's impregnated into the plastic, I assume, and perhaps the pleats as well, which obviously helps. These are simple screw in and screw out. You'll notice the really coarse thread, so it's very easy to take these out and put them in. You do not need to tighten them particularly, just screw them in, and as soon as you feel any resistance, that's all you need to do. Do not be over tightening these. Now, cleaning methods, you've got a number of choices really, and these were pretty filthy after 1 week. Most of it seemed to be fluff, and that seemed to be off of swimming trunks, bathing suits, that sort of thing. I'm quite convinced it wasn't just falling into the spa from the air. Now, these can get pretty mucky, as I said, and you can use a hose just to spray these down, or you can use specially made equipment. I mentioned two in the other video that we had. We've got a little nozzle that goes on the end of your hose, and it's got little teeth, and it literally goes down through the pleats and sprays water in. And we have used that, and we have also used the system where the filter is spun and it goes down on a thread and back up again, and the nozzle is spraying and spinning the filter and cleaning it at the same time. Both were not as effective as I'd hoped, and I'll show you why. In fact both systems, especially the big one in the can, you've got a big canister and it's on a thread and it goes up and down. There's fluff on the outside. Now maybe I should have just sort of tried to wipe that off with my hand or a brush first, but all I found that happened with the adapter with the teeth and the big canister, which we'll show on a later video, was all the fluff was just pushed in further into the pleats. And as you can see from there, these pleats are actually quite deep. Now I've spent probably 15 minutes cleaning each filter. I had it inside, I washed it off, I used the big canister, I used the toothed adapter, and you'll still find that it is full of little fibres, and it's kind of like cleaning out your tumble dryer filter. This is still wet. This was cleaned on Friday, and it is still damp, and it's been outside in the wind and the sun, but I can still feel considerable dampness. So really, I've probably half done this one. I'm trying to find a pleat that I haven't done very well and show you. But the only real way to get all the muck out of these is to go through each pleat, individually when it's nearly dry, and wipe out the muck. Just trying to find a bad one, but I've already done most of these. I don't really see any way of getting this out now without doing it by hand and popping a finger in there. Let me have a look on the other one, see if there's 30 quid a time. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a fairly mild example. I don't know whether you'll be able to see in there with the sun and everything, but if I run my finger through that, it all rolls up into a little ball of dust and hair. Yeah, at 30 quid a time, you certainly want these to last as long as possible. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to go through each one. Yeah, another good example there, that's not been cleaned thoroughly. So, you know, spending 100 quid on that canister thing that spins it, it's not spinning fast enough to eject any of the material that's, you know, caught in these pleats. It's, you know, it's impossible for it to do that. So I suspect a hose and a bit of manual picking out of the fluff is going to be as good. Oh look, there's a huge amount stuffed in that one. Hopefully you can see that in there. So yeah, definitely going to have to get your finger in that. Yeah, look, loads of, where are we? Loads of stuff coming out there. You just don't want that in the filters. So yeah, filters are fairly expensive. You're probably going to get them to last between 6 months and a year, hopefully. And but they are a bit tougher than I was led to believe to clean. If you want to clean them properly, that is. You know, I'm sure these will work absolutely fine. In fact, they were still working absolutely fine because there's a huge surface area of each pleat, and the fluff really is only down in that bottom edge. But yeah, definitely a bit tougher to clean than you might think. And it's not a 10-minute task that they all tell you when you're reading up online. It took probably 30 to 45 minutes to get these to a reasonable level of cleanliness, and they're still not dry 3 days later. And when they are thoroughly dry, I shall be going through each plate and cleaning out the filth that's still in there. So yeah, easy to change, not so easy to clean, and I would definitely make sure you've got a backup pair if you use 2 in your spa, and make absolutely sure that they are clean and dry before you next change them out. Catch you later.